Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I have a completely different video than I've ever done before. And I actually recently found a stash of my old Yu-Gi-Oh cards from growing up. So this case right here, until I went through it just a little while ago, I probably have not gone through this in years. These are 20-year-old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and we're just going to kind of run through them. I have no idea what's in here, no idea what it's worth. I know the condition's not going to be great on some of these, but these are cards that I definitely haven't touched in a long time. So you guys are going to probably have to tell me if this is worth anything, because I honestly have no idea. But we got some Megamorph. I know the refractors obviously are going to be worth more. All these cards are going to be beat up, so forgive me. It's not a first edition, but Megamorph, Tribute to the Doomed. I remember using this thing all the time growing up. The first gen, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, those were definitely my bread and butter. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in forever. This is a first edition. This is in Spanish? Yeah, it is. I think, oh, my grandmother, I'm Hispanic. My grandmother accidentally bought a bunch of these packs in Spanish, so I don't know if that makes it more valuable or not, but there's a bunch of these first edition cards that are in Spanish. Is that good? Is that bad, guys? I don't really know. This is like all in Spanish. So that's probably why these guys kind of got set off to the side now that I'm looking at it. We had a couple in the beginning here that I don't think were in Spanish. Yeah, the Tribute and the Megamorph, but these are like all Spanish cards. But they do say first edition. Look at me and my little young brain putting Big Burn into a case for whatever reason. I guess is it shiny? I think it might be a refractor possibly, but yeah, all these cards obviously not in the best of condition. I know that I do still have some rare cards, but I ended up selling a ton at a garage sale when I was a kid because my mom made me. But cost down, these are definitely cards that I remember playing with, like in the game. Card Destruction, oh gosh, that takes me back for sure. Shadow Spell, okay, now we're getting into some English ones. Classic Spellbinding Circle Refractor, not a first edition, but this Shadow Spell was, though, so this actually looks in pretty good shape. I wish I had some card sleeves around, but good shapes are relative, I guess, when you come with this. This is pretty beat up still, but, the eye appeal is not bad, so there's that. And then a bunch more Spanish cards in here. Oh, Sword of Revealing Light, is that what this is? Yeah. Gemini Elf. Ooh, limited edition Gemini Elf? Is that a first edition? Is this good? I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm going to put the cards that I think might be good over here. First edition Kaiser Seahorse is beat to hell, but it's a first edition refractor. Karibo, I'm sure that's in the case just because everybody liked Karibo back then. Mind Control. Are these Spanish cards any good? Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Who knows? I remember this was one of the first monsters that had like a higher attack point. I think this was like a second generation. Ooh, La Jinn the Genie, yeah. This was definitely one of those for sure. Soul Exchange. There's that. I don't know if that's good or not. First edition Spanish Kaiser card. Yeah, I don't know. Forgive me if this video is extremely boring, but maybe you guys will be running through this and be like, oh man, I was searching for that card forever, and then, I could sell it to you, or you can have it. I don't know, man. First edition Celtic Guardian. Okay. Remember that being a thing. Oh, look, John Maine. This is a baseball card channel primarily. So, all right, John Maine Topps. Look at that, 2008 Topps. Wow. This card, this could fetch a pretty penny to the right guy. I'm sure Ryan Kelso. Yep. Big time Upper Deck. This is Gem Mint for sure. This was a freaking card back in the day. Game of the Magnet Warrior. I loved this card for sure. That's not in good shape, but Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. Just think of Naruto every single time I see that. Another Soul Exchange. First edition. This is a little shiny guy. I don't know, man. Exchange. Oh, yeah, dude. You can tell that this card was well loved, right? This was in like all of my decks. I freaking loved this card. Same thing with Skull Dice. I think this might actually have been my cousin's card, and I think we traded for it or ended up in my deck somehow. I don't know. But I definitely remember my cousin having this. I don't remember having it. But I had a ton of cards. Who knows? Karibo, another Karibo. See, I have this Karibo in better shape, not in a case compared to the other Karibo that was kind of beat up. Let's see what else we got in here. Buster Blader. Oh, yeah, that was a good card for for sure. Mystic Tomato, first edition Mystic Tomato. This got shiny facing, not the picture, but Red Eyes B-Chick. Yeah, I don't know, guys. You know, this video's I don't know if this is a long video for just running through some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but Horn of Heaven, this looks like it's in pretty good shape. I think this is a lot of first couple edition cards, you know. These are all Spanish cards. I don't really see anything that's another Soul Exchange. I don't know how many of these we had. Limited edition, Ring of Destruction. That could be worth something. I remember this card being, you know, pretty good card back in the day. I don't know. I'll set that off to the side. Sure, why not? Oop, I don't know. There's a Japanese card. I don't know if that's anything at all, but it's kind of weird how there's, like, you know, random mixed cards in here from Japan and, you know, like obviously baseball, but first edition. All these Spanish cards are first edition. Oop, this was pretty cool. I think I remember pulling this, and, you know, at the time it wasn't like a great card or anything, but it was a cool refractor little card, so whatever. There we go, Manny Ramirez. I'm a Red Sox fan, so there we go. That's actually a sick card. This was in good shape. I would probably sleeve this and hang on to it. Manny, 2004, is that what that is? 2006, okay. Heavy Storm, blah, blah, blah. You know, I know that I have some rare cards that I had set off to the side that I didn't end up selling. So I'm sure that, I know I have more Yu-Gi-Oh cards somewhere. This is probably just gonna be a part one of this, but yeah, I mean, if there's anything good in here, let me know, guys. I don't know. I just thought, I found this and I was like, you know, I have a card channel. Why don't I go ahead and just talk about some cards? So that's what we're doing here. So the Flute of Summoning Dragon, and this was, I think you had to, like, Power of D or something. Man, this card got used. You had to use that with it, I think. So Curse of Anubis. Ooh, Relinquish. This was like they had the whole arc, I think, in their Yu-Gi-Oh TV show based on Relinquish. So, oh yeah, right there. I think these two went together, if I remember right. I don't remember. That one's in Spanish. I can't really read it. And then I see an Axe of Despair here. I definitely use this. This is a first edition Axe of Despair. Folded in half. So PSA. Ooh, look at that. PSA 10, guys. You know. Well, anyway, those are my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. These are some of them. I'll tell you, my mom made me sell these Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I was a kid, and I had like 10 first edition Blue Eyes White Dragons. But you know what? This is what we have left. Hopefully you guys kind of found some enjoyment out of it. Some cool stuff in here. You know, maybe not worth anything. Let me know if it is. These are going to go right back in this box, so I'm not sleeving any of this stuff because it doesn't seem like it's worth sleeving to me, but I could be wrong. Let me know. And thanks for tuning in. Bye.